society has agreed standards of behaviour.
Yes.
I'm a normal bloke, aren't I?
Come on. The stall needs covering. I've got to be somewhere.
All right, come in.
I mean, I'm a reasonable man. I don't overreact. I mean, when was the last time I overreacted unnecessarily? Ow! Oh! Flipping hell.
Well, there was Willard, Peter and Darren, Charlie parking in your space yesterday afternoon. Oh, you trading in chewing gum last Wednesday.
There are rules. That is all I'm
And
saying.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And I'm not just talking about the law either.
Hat. Cab's on its way.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I mean, I'm not trying to excuse Janine.
Yeah, these rules, right, these agreed standards of behaviour, they are the cornerstone of a decent democratic society.
Yes, Ian, all I'm saying is a bit of tolerance.
Tolerance? Tolerance?
Well, from what you've told me, Janine is seriously screwed up.
Tolerance is all well and good until you're the one that's got to do the tolerating, until it's your backside that's been bit by some rabid dog. There you go, mate. Your son has been led astray by some mini-reg crane, or your ex-wife has been killed by some psycho tart.
What time is the trial anyway?
There comes a point that we, as a decent society, have to stand up and say, no, we're not going to accept it. There comes a point when these crazy women, right, like Janine Butcher, have to answer for their crimes. No offence.
You're 20p short now.
I'm just a normal bloke. I mean, I don't bear grudges. As far as I'm concerned, they can lock her up, throw away the key, and better still, bring back hanging.
You know me, I ain't one to judge, Stace.
How did you find me?
Your mum's going mental again.
So?
She's put cardboard up the windows. I saw her in your living room last week, boarding them up, looks like. I goes to Michelle, I goes, that's past nervy, that is. That's mental, isn't
There's
it?
nothing I can do, is there?
Well, that's what I said to Kim. A cup of tea when you're ready, darling. All right. Because she's been complaining, you know, this used to be a nice area, all that. I goes, Kim, there ain't nothing I can do about it, is there? Just because I live next door to the poor woman, what am I going to do? But it's Bob. You know what Bob's like, darling. He come out the bathroom last night. Your mum's hanging out the upstairs in her undies, shouting. Oh, yeah. And Bob, he goes, Jean don't get herself sorted, I'm down the council, because she wants to cover herself up. She wants an ASBO slapped on her, he goes, what is the point of us looking into a mortgage? What is the point of PVC windows and us thinking about decking when we got her next door gone barking again? Because that don't help your house price, does it?
There's nothing I can do, is there?
Well, I know that, darling. Look, Bob ain't blaming you. He's got a point. Because it ain't hygienic, Jean living in that house. And that boyfriend of hers coming round all hours, taking advantage. Look, he'd give it a couple of days, darling, but you know what Bob's like. He ain't going to let it drop.
Yeah, but what can I do?
Well, nothing. You can't do nothing, can you? Because it's the social, or one of them health workers she wants. It's some medicine and a little stay in hospital. That's what Jean needs, poor woman.
Yeah, well, cheers, Doreen.
I was no bother, darling. I was passing anyway.
Nan?
What?
Hey! Wait!
I tell you what, Pat, I will come in with you. Because he's definitely starting to feel a lot better.
Billy, you've tried chewing cloves, drinking whiskey, sucking paracetamol. Let's face it, you need a fill-in.
Yeah, but he's a right fascist, our dentist, eh?
She's going to say she didn't do it.
Yeah? She'd probably believe it herself and all. I know I used to have a soft spot for her, but she's a nutcase, man.
She's going to stand up in that court and swear she didn't kill Laura. She's going to stand there and swear I'm lying in front of everybody on the Bible.
Yeah? And who are you going to believe, eh? I mean, look at yourself. Good job, nice house. Your life's sorted out now. What reason would someone like you have to lie, eh?
Two-faced bag. Mad Jean Doreen calls my mum, I've heard her.
You can't do nothing, Stace.
She ain't your blood.
And you aren't medical, and you ain't qualified. You want to do something, all right. Then call the helpline. Phone the people who are meant to be sorting her out. Charlie told me what she was like Christmas. Calling you, blaming you. Getting that off your own mother ain't right.
No, I don't.
You don't want to be walking into all that again, Stacey, do you?
No, I don't.
if you like.
She stopped taking her tablets.
I'll help you get her a bit straight.
You got to be somewhere.
Well, Busty I'll have to just wait up, she.
Mum don't like you. She never has. She says you're common. She don't like surprises. They upset her.
I'll come back and pick you up later then, eh?
No, I'm all right, Tar. We'll be all right. Mum? Mum? Terrible, isn't it, Bob? Don't do much for house prices, I know. Mum? Mum?
Wipe your feet then.
Bloody hell, Mum, it stinks.
It's a lot to look after. Wipe your feet. Look at you. Look at the weight on you. Do you want to get down the gym or something?
Yeah, welcome home. It's nice to see you and all. Where's the telly? You flogged the microwave?
It's not your business. It's not their business. Staring in at me like a monkey in a zoo. God, this is my house. I pay the rent. It's my rules. I pay the rent, don't I?
I doubt it. It don't look like you paid anything else. What you blame your disability on this time, eh, Mum? China dolls, maps of Norfolk. Cupboard full of broom handles again, is it? Look, if you don't start paying the rent and that, they're going to hassle you. If you don't look after this place and keep it tidy, then the neighbours are going to complain and next door will report you and then they will take this place off you, Mum.
Yes, I know. I know. Well, that's what they're after, isn't it?
What?
Look, I'm tired. I'm tired. Not stupid, Stacey. What do you think I'm sitting here for? They want to get me out. Get a whole nice family in. That's what they're thinking. Well, never mind. It's my home. Like I haven't had enough in my life. Like I haven't had enough bad luck. I mean, if your dad hadn't died, they'd be leaving me alone.
You've run out of tablets, haven't you?
Because then there'd be two of us. And two of us is just enough. If your dad hadn't died, they'd just let me be.
Have you forgotten to pick up your prescription? Mum, Have you stopped taking your tablets?
No! I stopped giving them these days. Doctor said I don't need them anymore. Well, it ain't worth the cash, is it? I said, fine. That's what you think, Doctor. You're the professional. Yeah. Doctor, he said, it was her, Mrs. Slater. We both know that. Your daughter abandoning you, walking out on you when you most needed her, leaving you all by yourself, making them put you in that... That's what made you really ill. Selfish, spoiled, spiteful Stacey.
Look, don't start, all right?
I said no, Doctor. Oh, she hasn't left me. She'll be back soon as she can. She won't leave me. My little girl. I know what she's really like. I'm a mother. I brought her up to be a good girl. I tried. Wasn't easy on my own. Oh, she'll come home. I know that. You've come home.
Yeah.
Oh.
I ain't staying for long, though. Just a couple of hours to get you straight and then I'm out of here, all right?
Look at you. You've put some weight on, haven't you? No. You want to go down the gym or something?
Are you carrying anything at all?
No.
Mobile phone?
No.
Anything sharp at all?
No. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Pick your belongings up, please.
Patricia, you're after business. You want to try standing on the corner, not sitting on the wall. You know that.
Hoping for a caution this time, are we, Maureen?
It's not me, it's Busty Vi. She's up on an outrage in public decency, she is. Sort of be a character witness, you know. You seen Janine yet? What time are you on?
Don't know if I am.
What?
I don't know if I can.
Have you got the list?
You haven't slept a wink, have you?
The list, babe. You said you'd make a proper list. The lawyer, Cochrane, he might be all right for getting me off on bail. And there's no reason why I shouldn't get off on bail, is there, like he says? But we need the best. We need the best lawyer to get me off on self-defence. I can't concentrate on anything in here. It's like a nut house, it really is. I don't know how people last it, Jake. I really don't. Jake!
Yeah. Yeah, look, I've got the list.
Thank you.
Chrissy.
Thank you. I do not know what I would be doing without you right now.
Chrissy, marry me.
What?
Janine didn't do it?
No.
Yeah, but Janine didn't kill Laura.
No.
So it weren't Janine that pushed Laura down the stairs?
Do you need your ears syringing or something?
What the hell has she done then? You can be an hard-faced cow, but you're not wicked.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Condemn the girl to a life in prison.
Nobody would believe me because I haven't got the proof.
Labelling a girl a murderer for the rest of the natural. That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Yes. Well, it's the only bit that is true.
What?
Barry.
Flaming Ada.
Janine.
Janine done burying? Why?
4 years I could get for perjury if I don't pull this off. But I'll have Barry's fat little face haunting me the rest of my life if I don't try and see some justice is done. What else can I do?
I love you, okay? And I don't want to lose you. The worst thing in the world for me is that I could lose you.
I'm not exactly going anywhere for a couple of days, am I?
What, is that a yes?
Jake, what's...
Or is that a no?
It's to let me get out of here and I'll think about it.
Just say you'll marry me.
Just say you'll get me out of here. And yeah, I will think about letting you buy me a ring.
You said yes. You said yes.
No, I don't want nothing. Waste of money. All comes out as crap anyway. I mean, what's the point in that? Paying for your own crap. As if I haven't had enough. You've been eating though, haven't you? Still chips, is it?
I don't like chips.
Breakfast, dinner and tea. Always chips.
I've never liked chips.
In the oven.
What?
The oven chips are in the oven. You want to look after your figure? Your nan used to say, look after your figure if you want to meet a man what'll love you and hold you and keep you forever. You've got to make yourself desirable. You've put some weight on, haven't you?
No, I haven't. You still got a key worker?
She didn't say and then he'd go and bloody die on me, though, did she?
Harry, is that it? She
She didn't tell me that I'd make all that effort, fall in love, have his kid, and then he'd go and die on me.
Lynette?
But then she wasn't expecting it. It was a terrible shock to us all. As he liked to laugh, but he was careful, your dad. And I don't care what the inquest said.
Is Lynette your key worker?
No, because that's the bit what they couldn't explain. How does a careful man doing a job he could have done with his eyes closed, how does he fall off of the scaffolding? Eh?
Mum.
No, but I'm just saying. How does a man like him just fall? I mean, all smashed up he was. And it was me what had to identify him, and his eyes weren't closed.
Is Lynette your key worker?
You ain't ever loved, have you, Stacey? You ain't never had no one want you. Really, really want you. Have you, Stacey? I give up expecting much off of you.
It was an accident.
Yeah? And I ain't got a key work.
Dad dying was an accident, that's the truth.
You? You wouldn't know the truth if he came up and gave you a bunch of flowers. Carnations, most probably.
Accidents happen, Mum. And you ain't the only one who lost Dad. That's the truth.
You've been gone too long.
Nowhere near long enough.
Yeah, because they don't call them key workers no more, do they? Lynette's my care coordinator. Earring up her nose, little voice, big hair. 12 years old and 15 stone she is. Makes you look thin, love.
Where's the full number?
Oh, Lynette can't come in here. She cannot come in here.
Right, well, I'll wait here till she turns up then.
Don't you ever listen! Lynette cannot come in. She can't. She can't fit, can she? Size of her arse. She won't get through the window.
I do not need you throwing one of your weird moodies right now. You're the one thing I can rely on. You're the one thing that's keeping me sane through all this.
I can't get you out.
Say again?
I've lost the money.
Say that again.
I have lost your bail money.
Oh, come on. What kind of idiot loses 25 grand? Wait, what did you do? Did you gamble it? Did you spend it? Nobody loses 25k.
I've had Nana's place upside down, and I'm telling you, it's gone.
For God's sake, Jake, find it.
I do. Well, ask around. I love you.
You fool.
Chrissy, I'll get a job. I'll get as many jobs as it takes. I love you. I won't walk away from you. I won't leave you.
Stupid, thick fool of a man.
You'll get another solicitor. You'll get legal aid. It's just you can't get out on bail.
I can't afford the bail. 2 or 3 days, he said. 2 or 3 days, and I can't afford my own bail. I can't get out. You have taken away my chance. I can't get out. I could be stuck here. I could be here for years and years.
So sorry.
And you want to marry me? What, like that's going to make it all right? Quick service in the prison chapel, and that's going to make it better. There, for rich and for poorer, for sickness and inside. Your bride chained to a screw. Oh, that's lovely. Where do you want to go for your honeymoon, darling? Alka-bloody-Traz. Not enough! That is not nearly enough! Poor man.
Barry was an irritating, opinionated, jumped-up, bumptious little bloke.
Well, you can't speak ill of the dead, can you?
And Janine? Janine has always been a self-seeking, gobby, pretentious little mare.
Match made in heaven. I'd have thought they'd have lasted.
Do you know what, Mo? I welcome the both of them. Frank dumped her and left. She was only a kiddie, so it was me cuddling, bathing, making it better. And Roy would lose his rag with Barry one more time, and it would be me smoothing things over, holding it all together. I was mum. Mum without the rights.
Yeah.
Then it was my turn. I needed a bit of help. I was on my own. Frank had gone. Roy had died. It was Boracic. I was stuck in that bed sit. I was really up the creek. And Janine and Barry? They didn't do nothing except make it worse. They couldn't have cared a toss. Neither of them.
Come on. You've got to look on the bright side of things, haven't you?
Yeah. I was free. That was the bright side. I could stop worrying. Stop taking responsibility. Stop having to care for kids who weren't kids anymore. Kids who weren't ever mine.
So what's changed? Because, you know, there's nothing you can say in there that's going to bring Barry back anyway.
Jack. He's changed. He's bound to. He's growing up. He's a proper little boy, Mo. He's bound to ask, why haven't I got a dad? Where is my dad?
Yeah.
All that future gone. All his future. And she walked it.
Ellen says the dress is smart, your bloke. What's he do? You know, you want to think about what job you're after. You do, right? If you work in kitchen, you're talking over £12 a week now. Do one of them MVQs, you only earn 7. Yeah, they don't tell you that. Of course, there's responsibility and knives and that in kitchen. You might have to work your way up, being on murder and that. But there's extras to be had. You're best off choosing. Because I were like that. Oh, yeah. Giving it all the eye out bother because I'm not stopping. Wound up cleaning bogs for 3 months. You want to do that settling in programme of a Tuesday because it is good. Gets you used to it in here, doesn't it? And you might as well get used to it. Shut the door. It's just us. We don't need no one else. That's what your dad used to say to me. Bunch of carnations, box of chocolates every Friday night.
Just try and eat something, eh, Mum?
I can't swallow.
Well, just have something to eat. Try and take your mind off it.
What?
All I'm saying is just don't let them get cold.
It's just my memories.
Yeah, I know. Just tell me where your tablets are.
Well, you ain't having my memories.
I don't want your memories. I just want to know where your tablets are.
Oh, no. You can take my man. You can take my home, my future.
This ain't what you really think.
You can ruin my body, and you did do that. You ruined my body.
You're just a bit ill.
The pain I went through bringing you into the world.
Look, if you do this,
the
I'm out.
agony and the years after I had with you hanging off me.
You do all this and
the
I'm going.
The stitches I suffered.
I don't want to know about your stitches.
And you draining me.
Just take your tablets.
Dragging me down.
Take your tablets.
Forcing your greedy little way between me and your father.
Will you just take your tablets?
All that I give you, but you are not having my memories.
Will you just take your bloody tablets?
Don't you ever listen! I can't swallow!
Yeah, right. Whatever.
You know I can't swallow.
And you know what? I ain't interested.
You know that, you wicked, fat, wicked little cow? Since the day your father died, you know I can't eat, you know I can't sleep, and you know I can't swallow! Look, I can't swallow!
Stop it! Stop it! Mum, stop it! Mum! Come on, breathe.
This is torture.
Just take your tablets, please.
You torture me just by breathing the same air. Always have. Do you know that? Yeah, go on, you go! 'Cause you make me worse, you! Always have! Take your tablets, take your tablets! Yeah, well, I can't, can I? 'Cause I don't know where they are. Oh.
Everything all right now, is it, darling?
Why were you listening through the wall, Doreen? Make a cup of tea. Did you miss a good bit?
I was just asking.
Yeah, well, my mum's fine now, thank you, Doreen. Thank you all for your concern, but my mum is fine now, thanks.
What's in my pocket? Stairs!
Tablets. They was in my pocket all the time.
Park it, please, Helen.
Pets.
If you've been affected by any of the issues in tonight's EastEnders and would like to talk to an advisor for sources of further information and support, please call the BBC Action Line on 0800 092 2021. Calls are free and confidential. Lines are open every day from 7:30 in the morning until midnight.